new year. Should put that down for a minute. So here are my goals for 2020. The format of these goals has changed. I've made it very complicated. So this year, the first 6 goals apply to the year, the second 6 goals apply to the season, and at the end of March, I'll check on myself, see if we've got any of those goals. So if we've got those goals for the season, they get ticked off, brilliant. If they don't, they carry over. The year goals, if we've got any year goals, we can stretch those goals and we'll just see how we do at the end of the season. I've done quite well off some of the goals I've set myself in the past, and this year, that's my watch, and this year I've made them a little bit tougher. And they all cover different aspects, whether it be personal, professional, but they're all key in making sure that I become a better runner, a better person, and Great L Running is a better business. Number 1, run 2,400 kilometers. So why 2,400 kilometers? I've got toothpaste in my face. Well, 2,400 kilometers is 1,500 miles. Nice round number. It's also a mileage that I've not done before yet within a year. In 2018, I did about 2,200, and in 2019, just over 2,000. I wanted to stretch that a bit, so I thought I'd add on 200 kilometers, which isn't even that much added on. But I know that living in Leeds, or whatever it is from being in Leeds, has stopped me running as much as I ran when I was in Vienna. It also means, in order to achieve this, I'm going to have to run, on average, 47 kilometers per week. I'm sure, as an average, that seems okay. I'm going to be doing some heavier weeks, and I'm sure there's going to be some lighter weeks too. Number 2, climb 65,000 meters in 2020. 65,000 meters. It's about 213,000 feet. Again, pretty simple to explain. It's a bit of a stretch on previous years. I managed 62 in 2018 and 58 last year. But I've never really concentrated too much on the amount of climbing I do. In the past I have done hill sessions, but they sort of veered off every now and then and stopped doing them, or I just relied on races to get the vert in. So a bit of concentration on the vert should see my running improve. So 65,000 meters in 2020, that means an average of 1,270. So I'm really gonna have to get out once a week and get some vert in. Let's get out the bins now. Let's get out the bins for this one, although it's quite appropriate. Number 3, bit of a serious one, this one. Number 3 is to get out of debt. I've been in debt since 2003. That's 17 years. Ever since I got that overdraft when I was 18. I did buy my first Mac with the overdraft, and ever since I've been in some kind of debt. I'm putting this one out there. I know that it's quite a personal thing, but I'm putting this one out there because there's people out there in debt, and I just wanted to say thank you to Step Change, the charity, the debt charity, who got me on a debt repayment plan, which has been really good. Been ignoring the fact that I was in debt for quite a number of years, and it's only been relatively recently that I sort of faced the music and contacted them. And they set up a plan. It was based around what I was able to pay back on a monthly basis, and I've been doing that for about a year and a half now, and the forecast is good. The forecast says that I'll be debt free in August 2020. So I'm saying this now so I can stick to it and I can't get myself into any more trouble. Yeah, so that's for you. If you're struggling with debt, get in touch with Step Change. They sorted me out and they'll sort you out. Oh, might get run over before Run out of debt. Ah, we're on the trails now, thank God. Number 4, collaborate. I want to collaborate with other filmmakers, other YouTubers, brands, send me stuff, charities, all sorts. I know that it really pays dividends when you collaborate with people. Both people come off better. I want to do more of that, please. I've got a plan to get in touch with a few people. I'm hoping that some people might even get in touch with me. So in 2020, a bit more collaboration, a bit more teamwork. That leads on nicely to number 5, which is use the channel for the forces of good. I like that title. This is about using the platform that I've built to promote the sport of fell running, trail running, ultra running, all the things I love, as well as running as a form of health and fitness, both physically and mentally. I'm not sure if you'll see much in the way of tips and tricks or like advice, because I'm not a professional in any of this, but I can share my love. I can share my advice personally. I can tell people about races that are coming up. I do tend to bump into people at races, and I always tell them what I've got coming up, and I want to put that on the channel. I want to start creating videos that promote races that are coming up, or even review races that have already happened, because they're once a year. I want to encourage people to get onto these races and sell them out. The sun's come out finally. It was dark when we got up this morning. I'll leave that there. No, it's rubbish, isn't it? It's rubbish. It's not Christmas anymore. Those elves forgot to take them away. Yeah, so number 6 is get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. At the beginning of 2019, I had 112 subscribers. And as we stand at the beginning of 2020, I have 330, so that's more than a 100% increase. I've got a feeling that YouTube has a kind of snowball effect once you get a few subscribers. So I'm hoping that 1,000 isn't undoable. I'm hoping 1,000 is doable. You know, I work hard on these videos, and I've not really spent too much time kind of trying to promote the videos as such, but I've noticed that the more you create, the more impact it has, and I've really been enjoying it. So I'll just keep going, and fingers crossed we'll get to that 1,000. I'm hoping we can push that. I'm hoping we can push that at the end of each season. Oh, downhill bit. Oh, yes. Nice. Lovely. It's awesome today. It's lovely. Number 7 is to build a base. Not a secret base, I mean a base level of fitness. A base level of fitness for the year. We've got spring coming up next, and I want to be able to run in the spring like a lamb. We've got the summer. I want to have another fantastic summer. Winter has almost certainly got its charm, but we all love running in the summer. We all love running in the spring. And I need to make sure that I get there. I need to make sure that I'm fitter and healthier than I've ever been by the time we get to spring and things are all on track for a good running year. I need to stick to my yoga, I need to stick to my exercises, and I need to climb, because as well as running, I've got a sky race this year, sky race or 2, and I want to be fit for that. I also need to hit the gym. Don't know how I feel about that. Number 8 is to announce a new race, a new Great Owl Running event. I'm not saying anything yet, but I've got plans to do another new race in 2020. I'm very excited about it, but I'm not 100% sure it's achievable. I'm not 100% sure I need to do it. I can do it yet. I want to be extra sure that I can do it before I announce it. So I need to speak to people. I need to get permissions. I need to speak to people. I need to make sure it's all 100% go before it gets announced. If I don't announce it in winter, it might not happen at all. So we'll have to see about that one. Number 9 is to take part in fun new challenges. Now what I mean by that, I don't mean huge challenges like the Bob Graham round or anything. Not yet, not yet. Fun little challenges and film them. This year, I did the Meanwood Valley Trig Challenge. You can, all that side, yep, you can see that there. And I want to do a few more of these types of things, especially for videos. They're good fun, they're pretty light-hearted, and you can do them on any day. You don't necessarily have to train weeks and weeks for them, and it's just different to just going out and running. I did some smartphone orienteering back in September. I do have the footage of that, and I did say I was going to publish it. I need to dig that out. Across the road. That was like orienteering. It's a bit like a treasure hunt really, where we just had to find a few bits. Anyway, more fun and interesting little running challenges in 2020. Cute. Cute. Number 10, make the Kirkstall Carve Cutter a success. The Kirkstall Carve Cutter is a great owl running event taking place on the 1st of February 2020 in Kirkstall, Leeds. If you haven't signed up, you can sign up using the link below. Please come along. So I need to make the Kirkstall Carve Cutter a success. I need to make sure I've got enough marshals to be on the course to keep the runners safe and to make sure the runners know where they're going. I've got a few things to print. I've got to make sure the course is marked. I've got to make sure that we've got everything organised in order to make it work. In addition to that, what I failed to do in the past with both the Kirkstall Carve Cutter and the Holly Hustle is, because I've been doing everything or doing so much stuff, I've not had the camera out and I've not been able to document things going on during the race. So I want to recruit a few people to help out with that. I need photographers, I need any budding filmmakers out there, and I'd like someone to run the race and vlog it. That'd be great. So I'm out on the hunt for anyone who wants to help out. I won't succeed in this event unless I've got something to show people for the future doing it in 2021, and that's my aim. Look at this guy, look at this lad. Happy New Year. Number 11, get a 5k PB. This could be tough, but you know, there's no point in it being easy. My current PB stands at 19:42. I'm currently running over 20 minutes, sometimes over 21 minutes on 5Ks. Not really been concentrating too much on 5Ks at the moment. So the plan for this winter is to concentrate a bit more on the 5K, getting out to park run each week, working on speed work, doing some speed sessions, and hopefully I'll get that elusive 5K PB. It's been 2 years, maybe 3 years now, since I got to 1942. I got to 1943 last year, but otherwise, I've only managed sub 20 about 5 times. So I don't know what I was eating that day, but I need to figure out what it was and get on it and make sure I can get that 5K PB. Number 12 is to go on more club runs. I'm part of a club called North Leeds Fell Runners. I've been with them for nearly 2 years. I've been on a total of 1 club runs. That's pretty dreadful, right? So in winter 2019, I want to go on a few more, obviously. My job, working at a music venue, doesn't lend itself too well to going out on evening runs, but I'm going to make it my priority to organise a bit of time off, or at least alter my hours sometimes, so I can get out and go on these club runs. In terms of running development, being part of a club is amazing. It's all about sharing knowledge of the sport with different people and generally being sociable. It's the reason why I got so into running. I do race a lot with Northeast Fell colours on, lovely black and blue. But I really need to do my bit. I really need to do my bit with the training runs. And I'm sure it'll pay dividends, especially with that elusive 5k PB. So that is my 12 goals for 2020. But there's a 13th rule, there's a golden rule. And that rule is to look after myself physically and mentally. Oh my God. Right, I'm gonna read this one out because I don't wanna get this one wrong and I'm gonna be sick. I wanna keep checking in on myself because it's so easy to go, oh my God, this is horrible. I just wanted to keep checking in on myself every now and again, try to develop good habits and weed out the bad ones. Or even better, nip them in the bud. I want to stop repeating mistakes that I've made and continue to educate myself and have a sense of knowing what it is that I'm doing and that it's a good thing. I want to feel a sense of accomplishment on everything I do at the end of every day. And I don't want to get injured, but if I do, I want to make sure that I can come back as quickly as possible and do it right. So there you have it, that's my list of goals for 2020. Please make sure you subscribe to keep up with everything, and I'll see you soon.